and I think he's really, really important for the NBA. I'm a believer that if you're a great high school player, you should go to college for a year like a Duke or a Carolina or a Kansas or whoever. The only reason I know about Zion is college basketball. It's a great marketing platform, and he is an incredibly likable, dynamic, watchable kid. I just love his story. But there are people now that are talking about, hey, is Zion, in terms of marketing and stardom, the next LeBron? Folks, no, and it has nothing to do with just his game. We do this. We just don't appreciate the people we have. I've been doing this 30 years. There are 3 athletes that have simply been as big as the league they play in: Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, and LeBron James. And that is it. If Tom Brady retires tomorrow, I watch less New England Patriot football. I don't watch less football. Okay, Michael Jordan left. The NBA lost 50% of its ratings, meaning he had equal value to the league. Tiger Woods out of contention. Even the Masters plummeted. 50% loss in ratings, meaning Tiger was at least half as big as the rest of the sport. If James Harden retired tomorrow, or Giannis, or Kemba Walker, or Russell Westbrook, league would be fine. If LeBron retired tomorrow, revenues would sink. The salary cap would go down. Everybody is freaking out. Even owners in the NBA are kind of freaking out about the last 2 years in the NBA, how the ratings have gone down. And, obviously the players are great guys. There's very few. I can't think of anybody off the top that's not a good kid. Kyrie's a little flaky for my taste, but I don't think he's a bad kid. The league has great marketing. I've never seen more good players. Every time I go to an NBA game, I'm struck by how much the fans like the kids. It's just, it doesn't matter if it's Dame, it's Giannis. They're just likable players. Do you know what the problem is the last 2 years? LeBron left the Eastern Conference, and the ratings capsized. You're out thinking the room. LeBron left the East, went to the West, and the Eastern Conference early NBA window stinks. So as much as we like Zion, we tend to do this in sports, and I don't know if they do this in politics or Hollywood. I think we do it in politics, where when you have a good president, nobody appreciates it. We are so lucky. I feel so lucky that I got to watch Michael Jordan when I'm in my 20s, and I'm starting as a sportscaster, and Michael Jordan owned the world. And then here I get in my 30s and early 40s, and Tiger Woods owned the world, and now LeBron. But it's interesting with Tiger and LeBron, and maybe it's social media, maybe it's the snarkiness that's devoured all of the country. The division we've had in the last 15, 20 years, I do think social media is a part of it. I never thought we appreciated Tiger in the moment. Half the people liked him and half didn't. And I was always like, listen, Tiger Woods changed my television habits. It'd be like 4 o'clock on a Sunday. I was like, oh, Tiger. They're like 2 shows in my life have done that, maybe 3. The NFL, The Sopranos, and Tiger Woods. Oh, it's 4 o'clock on a Sunday. I got to get to a television. So as much as I like Zion, do you get MJ, Tiger, LeBron? They're half as big as the league. And you're lucky LeBron always talks about our game. Many of you think LeBron is selfish. I thought last year he was distracted. Distracted isn't selfish. Okay, LeBron, the league needs him, and he knows it. That's why whenever LeBron talks, you ever notice what he talks about? He talks about, quote, our game. He's the ambassador and the face. He is the foundation of this house. Zion is just a really cool sports car Dad bought this weekend and parked in the garage. Can't wait to drive it. Oh, it's fun. Goes around the curves real great. But there's a difference between a cool sports car and the foundation and the mortgage and the title of the house, and that is LeBron. Can't wait to watch him tonight. Zion is, I got to tell you, there are not many players at 19 years old. I like Luka and Dallas. Like him. Zion gets me to a TV. Luka doesn't get me to a TV. Not much. Zion gets me to a TV. Not LeBron level, but he does. All right, coming up next, Dak and the Cowboys have not talked since September. They got everybody else signed. I'm surprised they haven't signed their long snapper and their punter to a deal. My thoughts on that Dak situation coming up next. We also go to the NFL Combine today. Rick Bucher stops by. We got about 25 games. By the way, Joy's Heat and my Utah Jazz are capsizing. They're just not. Something's gone wrong. Something is gone.
Yeah, you can't lose to the Cavs. Can't make it to overtime with the Cavs. Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Over 50 years ago, two men with a passion for motorsports and engineering. Yep, they began building race engines in an old abandoned mill. They looked at every wide open road and saw an opportunity. Wanted to break the rules, push the envelope. A chance to prove that a 2-ton family sedan could compete in 24-hour track races. Okay, this engineering company continued to validate their beliefs by putting those race car engines in luxury sedans and proceeded to shock the elite in the racing world. In the motorsports world, they kept winning and winning and winning. Nobody will ever understand what drives Mercedes AMG. Who knows? To break every record in the book. Here's to allowing us to enjoy the results. Learn more at mbusa.com/AMG. Mercedes